giving you 5 tips to become a better smartphone photographer. Welcome back, my name is Wayne. This is Something Cinematography, Cinematic Mondays, and as I said in the beginning, I am showing you 5 tips to help you improve your overall game with your smartphone. Okay, so tip number 1 is knowing your surroundings. You don't want to take a picture of somebody and you cut off one of their limbs, or there's a pole coming out of their head from the background. You want to compose yourself properly. Okay, know your surroundings, don't let the background be too busy and take the focus off your subject you are trying to capture. There is like an unwritten rule that says if the limb can bend, don't cut it off. Always have your subject properly composed in your shots. Oh, I still see so many people doing this. Avoid using your mobile's flash. It changes the tone and the depth of the picture, it changes the skin tone, the contrast and the brightness levels, so all of that plays a big role. And if you use your flash, it just takes away the richness of the photo that you're trying to capture. So when you're having low light photography and all of that and taking in pictures in a darker area, rather try using your HDR mode or get 1 or 2 external lights that you can light up your subject properly and get the photo that you are aiming to get. Number 3, composition. Now, composition is extremely important. On every smartphone of the latest ones, going back a few years even, if you go into your camera app, you can turn on something called the grids. Now this is the rule of thirds. It's the easiest to start off with when moving into photography. What is the rule of thirds? It is 2 lines going vertical, 2 lines going horizontal, which divides your screen up into 9 squares. Now where these lines intersect, the best place to position your subject you're trying to capture. Aesthetically pleasing photos and just brings a lot more drama and depth to the picture. As well, you have the golden ratio, which I'm not going to get too deep into now because it is a little bit more advanced. Something I'm slowly busy getting into now, trying to mix my photos up, giving it a bit of a different feel, but they all play to the same point of composition. Is extremely important. Remember your backgrounds, leading lines, all of these things play a big role in the mood you're trying to set for the picture you are taking. I've said this one before, do not use auto mode, switch over to manual mode and start getting comfortable with that. You have total control over the picture and how it's going to look and come out after you snap it. The advantage of shooting in pro/manual mode is you can shoot your pictures in RAW. Now if you haven't watched my video yet that I've done on shooting RAW versus JPEG, you can check it out in the card at the top, or the link will be in the description down below. Have a look at that so you can understand what the difference is between RAW and JPEG and why you want to choose which one to shoot at. Shooting in pro mode, you can choose RAW and you just have so much more flexibility when it comes to editing your pictures to get that depth of, when you're trying to get that feel and look of the picture you are trying to capture. This, I still see a lot of people doing it. I used to do it. I actually created a new Instagram account with nothing posted on it yet, and I'm gonna rebrand my Instagram, focusing on my experience I have so far in the photography field and the things I would like to capture. Now, do not apply a filter. When you go into Instagram, I'm going to use Instagram for example. When you go into Instagram, once you click that little plus sign, you can choose your picture, you click on next, and it brings you up a whole list of filters. Now, so many people do this and it just leaves a boring feel to your profile because there's so many people out there doing it. When you take your photos, remember, you want to stand out from the crowd. You want to be different, and when people see your picture, they want to go, oh, that is Wayne's pictures. I know that picture, I know the editing style. There's a very famous guy, Brandon Wolfel, I think I pronounced that right, I'm sorry if I'm not. Just check out his picture over here. This is the type of style and editing colors that he has come accustomed to. And if somebody sees a picture like this, the first thing that goes to your head is from Brandon Wolfel. So this is what you want to try and create when editing your pictures. Okay, so don't apply a filter, edit, so you can create your own custom fingerprint in the photography field. Now I'm going to give you guys a bonus tip. The only way you'll become better is not by sitting and watching 1,000 different videos on YouTube, or following different people on Instagram, or watching different shows, reading a bunch of books. The only way you can improve is if you physically go out and start taking pictures. Challenge yourself. If you see your pictures and you are comfortable with them and you think they are the best and you like them, then you are not doing it right. You need to go out, you need to criticize yourself, post your pictures everywhere so people can give you constructive criticism so that you can become better. Never take offense when people say, oh, but that's not right, that's too saturated, it's too dark in those areas, focus more on this. Take it all in so you can become better. You have to keep on shooting. When you see a subject that you want to shoot that same subject in 15, 20 different angles and ways. Try black and white, try color, try everything. And just become comfortable with taking photos. Do all of them in manual mode. Remember that. If you guys liked today's episode, definitely drop me down a comment down below telling me if you found this helpful, and if you would like to know any other tips or tricks, definitely remember to hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. Share this content with your friends and family, or anybody that's interested in moving into the photography field. I have so much more content to come, and I am so happy to share this with all of you guys. Once again, my name is Wayne. This is Something Cinematography, and I'll see you guys next week on the next episode. Peace and stay safe.